I absolutely love the Wicked movie. I'm exhausted. I look exhausted. I feel exhausted because I am extremely overstimulated. It has been a long day, but I did get my popcorn buckets. Here's the one for Glinda. You see her name on it. That's the inside of the bucket. And these are metal buckets. Here's Elphaba. That's her name. And that's the inside of her bucket. This might have some spoilers in it, so if you don't want to know nothing, turn away now. If you proceed and I say something that just ruins it for you, that's not my fault. First and foremost, if you don't like musicals, I'm not going to be one of those people who's going to lie to you and say, well, you might like it. You're not going to. You're probably not going to. So don't, because you're going to spoil the beautiful moment for those of us who enjoy musicals and have been excited to see it. So keep your grumpy asses at home, okay? We don't want to be reminded on the car ride home of how much you don't like musicals, and then every time somebody breaks out in song and dance, you sigh and roll your eyes and you ruin the mood. Just stay home. It is a fairly long movie. I would not bring small children to see it, because rightfully so. They have a lot of energy. They want to move around. They want to make noise and have fun at, what is an inappropriate time for us because we're just trying to watch the movie. So for young children, I would wait till it comes out on I don't know, Netflix or HBO Max or wherever it will be released, but I wouldn't take them to the theater. I think it's like 2 hours and 40-ish minutes. So some good things about it. I actually enjoyed it. I will say I was really shocked about just how well Ariana Grande did in this movie. She truly bodied the character of Glinda. She did an amazing job. Sometimes I would look at the screen and see her acting and say, that's Ariana Grande. Wow. And most importantly, Cynthia Erivo deserves an Academy Award. Her acting, her singing, the emotion she gave on that screen. I felt everything. I felt it. When she shed tears, I shed tears. When she felt joy, I felt the joy. While the previous actresses who have played Elphaba were white, I will say this. I think that a lot of Black women, because of the fact that Cynthia Erivo is playing Elphaba, you will be able to relate to a lot of what's going on in the movie in a special way that only Black women will be able to relate to it. Spoiler alert, another warning. You know what it feels like to be used for your gifts and for your talent. A real life example is somebody calling, hey queen, Black women are queens, Black women are superheroes, and they're just using our free labor the whole time. Anyway, I don't want to give away too much, and more spoilers because I know y'all don't listen. You've been warned again. In one of the major scenes of the movie, the answer was for Elphaba to reach out to her the childhood version of herself. And I think that's the answer for a lot of us. The last scene of the movie, the last song, had me in tears. I posted my reaction to it before this one. I had a good time. My daughter went with me. We ate a lot of junk food and just had a really good time. Sat back in the reclining seats. Yes, I'm so happy that I got my popcorn bucket. I'm an introvert, but I would compliment people's outfits. And another lady had her, a Black lady had her pink Glinda Stanley cup. I also have the same cup. It's pink with sparkles on it. And I walked up to her and said, I didn't know we could bring our cups. Oh my goodness. And when I first arrived to the theater, there was a Black woman who was working in the concessions area, and she had pink glasses on. And I was self-deprecating. I was like, I know I look like a nerd with my green and my pink. And she looked at me and she said, I like your outfit. And I'm gonna have a moment with y'all. That healed, those 2 moments with the black women healed a big part of my soul. Because how many of you grew up in situations where you were the weird black girl and that wasn't a good thing? So for me to be weird and be surrounded by other black women who are also weird and they think it's cool and cute, it definitely healed a part of me. And I think that was the most thankful, the thing that I was the most thankful for. But it was a really good movie. Like I said, it is long, so 2.5 hours, including previews, it'll be maybe about 3. So clear your calendar for that day. Some of you might be doing some emotional and mental work during that time as you apply the different scenes of the movie to your own life. Some of you might reflect after the movie. But it was beautiful. And Cynthia Erivo was speechless. So if you love musicals, if you are not bringing small children, and if you have at least 3 hours that you can free up and time a little bit after that to absorb everything, you definitely need to go see this movie.